Why are you sneaking around on royal grounds, knave? What's your business here?
I'm not sneaking. And who are you calling a knave, blackguard?
That's a form of the word guard I'm not fond of. Who are you calling a blackguard, varlet?
Who are you calling a varlet, ruffian?
Who are you calling a ruffian, scoundrel?
Who are you calling a scoundrel, rogue?
Who are you calling a rogue, rapscallion?
Who are you calling a rapscallion, thug?
Who are you calling a thug, miscreant?
Who are you calling a miscreant, cad?
Who are you calling a cad, villain?
Who are you calling a villain, scamp?
Who are you calling a scamp, scapegrace?
Who are you calling a scapegrace, cur?
Cur? You're resorting to animal references? Well, I'm all out of insults anyway. What the heck do you want?
I don't have time to speak with subordinates. Let me through. I'm on a royal mission.
You don't have time to talk to me, huh? What a coincidence. I've just used up all of the time I've allotted for this conversation. Have a nice trip back to wherever you came from. Just make sure you start your journey very quickly.
What do we have here? A brigand who's stolen my cousin's signet ring? Someone who has kidnapped the Duke? What do you want from me, ransom? I must warn you, I don't deal with traitors to the crown. It's hard to talk business with someone who's missing a head. Now that we've dispensed with the preliminaries, tell me why you're here.
Nothing now. Thanks for your time.
You've entered my house, my friend. I'm afraid you're not leaving until you explain how you came by that ring. You have my undivided attention.
Your cousin gave it to me to substantiate my story. If you'll allow me a couple words between threats, I'll relate the facts.
Indulge yourself, my friend. I'm all ears.
Well, it's like this.
I appreciate the information, but there's little I can do. Drevlin is the elves' main source of water. They guard it jealously. My armies wouldn't make it anywhere near the ship that Andrews is trapped aboard. There is another way. If my cousin is out of the elves' clutches, we will be able to free him. Somehow you have a way to get in and out of Drevlin undetected. Return there, get that slave ship to lift off, to go back to the Tribus Empire. I don't know how, but you must do it. Their ships traditionally follow a route through space that I control. We will set an ambush for it. As soon as we see the frigate, we'll box it in. Those ships are usually manned by skeleton crews. We shouldn't have any trouble wresting control. After the ship is ours, we'll bring it here and free all of the slaves on board, including my cousin. You are now my agent. If you are able to pull this off, I'll make it worth your while. I'll inform my men that you represent my authority, just so you won't run into any trouble. We are at war, you know, and my men are very suspicious of potential spies. Good luck, my friend. I hope to see you back here soon.
Why would you think that I want to talk to another dirty, stinking human? Why don't you just leave me alone before you start making me angry?
You don't look like you're in any position to make demands.
I may not be able to leave, but I certainly don't have to waste my time talking with you.
Waste time? What else are you going to do?
Sit here and not talk to you. Why would you think that I want to talk to another dirty, stinking human? Why don't you just leave me alone before you start making me angry?
Why are you here?
I was unlucky enough to let myself be captured by Trian. I suppose it's better than if the king caught me. He would have executed me for sure. Trian's keeping me alive to get whatever information he can. So far, I've told him nothing, and that's just what you're going to get as well.
You don't like humans?
You are barbarians. Uncouth, unclean, fit only to be slaves or dead. Your only hope for civilization is to be conquered by the elven nation.
So, do you like these accommodations?
What do you think? I'm stuck in an archetypical dungeon cell. The light in the wall never shuts off. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for hours. Ah, what I wouldn't give for some wine right now.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
Good. Bugger off. Ah, it's gooseberry wine. I guess you're not so bad for a human. It wouldn't hurt to pass a little time talking.
Great. So, what information is Trian trying to get out of you?
He's trying to get information about troop movements and war strategies. The problem is I don't know anything about those things. I'm not going to tell him that, of course. His hope of getting that information is the only thing that keeps me alive.
So, you're a wizard, huh?
Of course I am. I'm only of the 4th house, but it makes me formidable nonetheless. If I hadn't been distracted by that serving wench, Trian would never have gotten the drop on me.
If you're so powerful, why haven't you escaped?
Every time Trian casts the Create Reality Pocket spell, he summons this cell from the Otherwhere. After he leaves, the cell is cast adrift back into the Otherwhere. It's impossible to make that connection from this side. Even if I could break through these bars, I wouldn't be able to leave the cell until Trian returned and reestablished the link. At that point, he would keep me from escaping.